Girls, I'm glad you came back to the second video because I had pressed the wrong button for the downy. Silly me. So let's listen to each of them again. So the red-bellied, there they go. Okay, the red-bellied, you remember, is this rolling trill of fast notes. Okay, the downy is very similar, but the notes descend a little bit lower, and so the trill is a little bit longer. All right, so you can hear it's a more distinct sound because it goes lower, but this is the one you'll hear the most often. He calls out a lot and he's real common. The pileated is not one we studied, but they're fairly common. They're more shy. They tend to not want to be seen and to rush away quickly when they are seen, but they're very beautiful, both in flight and in of themselves. So I just wanted you to be aware of those also. If you're quiet when you're walking in the woods, you have a decent chance of seeing them. And I think they have rather ugly calls. Here is the call of a pileated. Can you see why I call it a monkey-like call? It has kind of a funny sound. Okay, this is a beautiful picture. Only once in my life did I have a chance to see something like this. This is the nesting site of a pileated woodpecker, and the babies were sticking their heads out and hungry. So this is to keep you motivated to keep looking up. And then I have attached for you some worksheets that you can print and to try to remember all of this so that when you hear birds, you start to be able to identify them. It's such a satisfaction. I've been enjoying it so much this spring. And then lastly, I wanted to tell you about some new species of birds that have been sighted. It's really curious and unusual. They've been seen only in Maryland. So let me show you some pictures of them. Look at this. Do you recognize birds like this? Have you seen anything like them? They are most unusual. They're energetic, cheerful, busy, industrious, always singing and chirping, always flying around and visiting other birds and gathering things for their nests. Just a really remarkable group. And there's a couple other new species. This one here, they are just sweet, good-natured little creatures. They're careful and wise in their building habits. Some people think they don't sing much. They're a little bit quieter, but if you listen carefully, they're always chirping and singing. And then there's these that have been observed. Now, these are such a unique and creative bird. They always are curious. They're always exploring and learning and creating such beautiful things. And of course, joyful and chirpy like the others. And this other group of birds, most unusual. I'm at a loss for words for characterizing these. They are silly, almost zany, and other times they seem rather sleepy. But nonetheless, they are always such lively, creative birds, and they are lots of fun. So they're usually known to flock together, and something terrible has happened and has separated them. But we're looking forward to their reunion. I think it will be such an event, such a ruckus of chirping and singing as has never been heard. So I hope that even in their distance, they're staying well. All right, girls, sending my love to all of you, my little birdies. Take care.